I am so tired of feeling helpless as a parent. Yes, my kids are grown adults. My oldest is 28, my youngest is 25. And I thought by teaching them what I learned, which is you work hard, you get a good job, you're going to get the things in life that you need, right? Worked for me, why wouldn't it work for them? Because it doesn't. Because the world has fucking changed, all right? And now I feel like I see them struggling, and before my generation comes at me, yes, I understand struggling is a part of life. We all struggled, but there's a difference between struggling and drowning, all right? So we struggled, and it was tough, but you know what? We made it. We knew there was a light at the end of the tunnel with our struggle. It seems like kids today, no matter how much they struggle, they just get further and further down the water into the drowning point, all right? When I was their age, I was making less than $10 an hour, and I could afford to live on my own. Now you have to be making six-figure salary to get a decent, tiny little place to live. So what the fuck is going on, and how do we help them as parents? I told my son, all you have to do is work hard, go to college, or join the military like I did. He went to college, got his degree, got a full-time job. He moved back in with me right when he graduated from college because he said, hey, Mom, as soon as I get a job, which was within 2 weeks of him getting out of college, maybe take me 2 months and I'll save up enough money for me to move out. Okay, cool. It's been 10 months. He has saved almost every dime and still can't afford to live. Why are one-bedroom studio apartments almost $2,000 a month? Why? Like, I just don't get it. So I don't even think that there's even classes anymore. There used to be, upper class, middle class, lower class. It's literally turning into the ultra wealthy, and then everybody else is just poor. Like, that's what is happening. And then I told him, hey, when you turn 25, at least your car insurance will go down. Hell no, he turned 25 and his car insurance went up $150. I tell him, if you need health insurance, get a good job. He has health insurance. He has had a medical emergency this week. Had to go to an emergency room twice. He had to go to the emergency room because he couldn't get anybody to see him with the health insurance that he had. Right? So he had to go to an emergency room. Now he's out money for that too. It seems like you can never get ahead. And then my daughter, I told her all you have to do because she wanted to buy her own house. My daughter worked 6 days a week, 12 hours a day to save up enough for this down payment. Finally got this house. She's paying double what I'm paying for my mortgage, but her loan was the same amount. And then her mortgage company, after she's already moved in, said, oh, by the way, we forgot to tell you that you need this type of coverage, which we forgot in the beginning. That's an extra $200 you've been paying a month. And all they see when they come home is they watch social media, kids their age, on lavish vacations with all this money and nothing to do, all these social media influencers, because we value those types of things over hard workers. We will pay them $10,000, but you work 40 hours a week, you can't afford it.
Bro, I'm not gonna fucking make it in this fucking world because, tell me why I just went to fucking Kroger's and got groceries. I just got paid today. My last fucking paycheck. And I spent $73 fucking on popcorn, crackers, Cheez-Its, milk, ranch dressing, tomatoes. Just basic shit, man. A box of fucking Cheez-Its and a box of fucking crackers was $5 a fucking piece. The ranch dressing was fucking $5. The tomatoes were $4. The milk is $7 a gallon and my kid drinks 3 gallons a week. That's $20 fucking dollars. How the fuck did I barely get any goddamn food and it's $73 fucking dollars? What the fuck am I gonna do?
Thought I'd do some grocery shopping. I'm at Wegner's, and my wife wants some vegetables for crudité, right? So here's a broccoli. That's $2. Not a ton of broccoli there. There's some asparagus. That's $4. Yep. And carrots. That's $4 more. That's $10 of vegetables there. And then we need some guacamole. That's $4 more. And she loves salsa. Yeah, there's salsa there. $6. Must be a shortage of salsa. Guys, that's $20 for crudité, and this doesn't include the tequila. I mean, that's outrageous.
The majority of Floridians say the state is no longer affordable. The poll was conducted by Florida Atlantic University. The poll showed that 80% of Floridians are concerned with housing, and 90% say that inflation is an everyday concern. Nearly 50% of Florida's population thinks about leaving. Here's my surprised face.
$17.33. That's how much I paid today for this coffee. I'm here and I'm just adding some numbers together and doing my budget, because you know what, today I asked my husband, where's the money? We're making the best we've ever made, both earners, both incomes, good incomes and everything, and we don't have money. We're living paycheck to paycheck basically. So I put the numbers together and I decided to look at my budget. On June the 2nd, 2023, and I'm going to try to insert somewhere here the photo I took a shot of, how much I paid for it. On June the 2nd, 2023, the same exact coffee was $9.92. It's almost doubled in 2 years. Of course, my salary hasn't doubled. My income has not doubled. It went up a little bit, but certainly nowhere near that. And I don't know where my money goes. Every month, I'm struggling.
MAGA was right, y'all. They said if you voted for Kamala, that gas prices would go up, we'd be in a war with Iran, jobs would be harder to get, the economy would be a mess, and elections would never be the same. Well, I voted for Kamala, and here we are.
Is it just me, or is this inflation getting out of hand? I mean, everything's gone up. Beef prices, your rent, your insurance, your property taxes, everything's went up except your pay. And if you're sick and tired of this inflation and not getting an increase in pay, give me a follow and share this video. I think it's absolutely ridiculous, and nobody can give me a good reason why everything's so expensive. If you know, leave us a comment. I need to know.
So here it is, SSI and SSDI. For 2026, you're going to get a cost of living increase of 2.8%. What does that mean? It means it ain't fucking shit. Because if you make $1,000 and you get a 2.8%, you're getting $28. $28 for the cost of living adjustment? That ain't fucking shit. That ain't nothing. You still can't afford anything. You can't afford to live. So 2.8%? Who thinks it is bullshit?
Funny, every time someone in Michigan complains about the cost of living, it's just chalked up to inflation. But somehow, the biggest corporations, they keep posting record profits, and the billionaires keep getting richer. We're all expected to tighten our belt, while the people at the top just keep adding another zero to their bank account.
Hot take real quick. Can we get some other grocery stores other than Publix down here? I mean, I know we got Winn-Dixie, but we need some competition because these prices are out of their damn minds. What are some grocery stores that you'd like to see here in Florida?
Have you noticed that everywhere you look, people seem to be asking the same question? How did life get this expensive? Across America, many families say they are feeling squeezed. Groceries bills are higher than they remember. Housing costs remain a challenge in many areas, and expenses like insurance, childcare, and utility continue to strain household budget. Even people with full-time jobs say they are finding it harder to save money or get ahead. For many Americans, this isn't just about number. It is about the stress of wondering whether the paycheck will cover everything that needs to be paid. Now, politicians from both parties are offering different explanations and different solutions. Some argue that government policy needs to be changed. Others point to inflation, housing shortage, global economic pressures, or wages that haven't kept pace with rising costs. The debate is intense, but the financial pressure many families describe is real. As the next election cycle approaches, one question may matter more than almost any other. Who can convince Americans they have the best plan to make everyday life more affordable? What do you think? Are the rising costs the biggest challenge facing Americans today? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And if you enjoy honest discussion about US politics and current affairs, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us here on World Vibe Media. Thank you.